Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and it's time for your top 5 from March 31st and April 1st, and it's brought to you by Black Rapid. That's right, Black Rapid. They are the guys that give us free straps each week to somebody who wins the top 5 vote and somebody else who comments, tweets, Facebooks, likes, stumbles, tumbles, Google Pluses, and Pinterests. So speaking of that, this is what's going to happen this week. I'm going to go to well, you know what? I am going to... Yes, I had to think of what the new theme was because I thought about it. I even may have written it down, and I didn't. So I'm glad I remembered it. I'm going to tell you what the new theme is. Followed by that, we're going to see who won last week. Then we're going to give you the top 5 from this week. And then we get to talk like animals. So here we go. The new theme is direction. Direction. Which direction are you going to go? Are you going to take the road most traveled, or are you going to take the road less traveled? It's up to you to decide what direction you want to take this photo. Do you want to take it literally, the direction? Do you want to show roads? Are you looking for arrows? Are you looking for signs? I know a lot of people thought that I would take a religious direction this week because of pastor. I said Passover and Easter, but no, I think direction can be perceived any which way that you want to take it. If you want to have religious connotations to it, by all means, go for it. But direction is going to be the new theme for the weekend, so I can't wait to see what you guys come up with for direction. It's an interesting one, so I'm looking forward to it. So let's get into who won last week, March 24th and 25th, where the theme was... What the heck was this? Oh, Vibrance. No, Vibrance is this week. I am not doing too well here. So let's see who won last week. The theme, I don't even remember. What was the theme? The theme was... I don't... Relax. Thank you. Gosh, I forgot so quickly. So let's see who won. With 180 votes, the winner is Zedos, and Zedos had this photo right here of the old men sitting on a bench. I like this photo. I think it's cool. Normally you see people on a bench, you see 2, 3 people. You don't see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people sitting on a bench. So Zedos, congratulations. You are winning a Black Rapid strap. We will contact you to get your information so we can send it out. And one person who tweeted, liked, and also left a comment down here, we will select you randomly, contact you to send out your strap as well. So not only do you win something... Well, yeah, you win something, and you didn't even win the top 5, so congratulations there. So let's get into the top 5 for March 31st and April 1st, where the theme was Vibrant. So here we have Russ Ellis. I had to do a double take when I looked at this photo. I didn't know what it was, but now that I look at it again, it's a jet. It looks like a cargo transport, some kind of military airplane, because it's huge. And I love the dark sky, and I love the vapor trails here, and I love how small the plane is in this image. This is the kind of shot that you could blow up on your wall, have it really, really big, and I could just stare at this because it makes an impression. Really like this shot a lot. Nice job, Russ. Moving on to the next one, we've got Roro. Roro's using a 35-1.4, I believe, on a Canon, and this is a really good shot of a hopscotch. Hops. I like how the hopscotch, everything in the background is blown out. I like how you got the chalk on the ground. I love how you have the numbers 10, 9, 8, 7. You've got the jumping going on right there. And I thought this was definitely worthy of being here because of the scene that was captured. Just the way that the chalk is strewn around the ground. There's actually chalk on the knees and on the pants. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this image. So that's why I picked that there. Then we've got Paul Arnold. I believe we've seen them before through here. And this is a cool shot. What really drew me to this image, not just the sky, and the Vibrance is pulled back slightly on it, but I like how soft it is. And the fact that there's clouds there at a low angle is really cool because it makes it seem like that he's actually in a hot air balloon himself shooting at the same angle. Now, maybe he is, or maybe this is very low to the ground when it's just taking off, but I really love what's going on here. And I think what makes this image strong are the feathery, wispy clouds. So that's Paul Arnold. Then we move over to Magellan. All right, so we've got more of a conceptual photo here. We've got the photographer here. He uses alien bee flashes. It looks like he's taking pictures and blowing out the brains of himself. Very creative, very mundane and dark, but very creative. I like this. I like the composite. I don't mind people going into Photoshop to create a story, to create an image. There is no right or wrong thing that you can do here. With art, you can do whatever you want, and that's what he did here with this photo. I like the concept because what it takes is you've got to pre-visualize what you're going to do. You've got to then go and capture it. Then you have to edit it and make sure it tells the story that you want to tell. So nice job right there. Then we finish with the top 5. We've got Kid Icarus. This is pretty vibrant. What I really love about this are the pieces of the puzzle are all coming together. You got that green. You've got the glow coming out of underneath. Now, is this removing a piece of the puzzle? Or is this filling in the final piece of the puzzle that's going to seal away the fate of the light forever? Or is it lost? I don't know. But I like the concept, and I like the vibrant colors, and I like what's going on in this image. So that is your top 5 for this week. Really an interesting cross-section of images that I think are very, very strong. And I ask you guys to please vote here for the top 5. Just select the one that you'd like to vote, click vote, and help that person win a Black Rapid strap. Please tweet it, like it, stumble it, tumble it, Google Plus it, pin it if you would like, but definitely leave a comment here to let me know why you voted for the one that you voted for, and that gives you a chance to win a Black Rapid strap for yourself. So here it is one more time, your top 5. Go ahead and vote there over on FroKnowsPhoto.com. Again, the new theme is direction, and coming up right now is your critique, followed by animal talk. But don't forget direction. I think there's some cool things that can be done there, so I will be right back. So here we have the critique part of the weekend theme. So I like this photo. I like the softness of it. I like the color in the background. I really like just that the trees are over there on the right-hand side. They're nice and silhouetted. It's just a cool shot, the way that this arcs, and there is actually a person or something over here. I just thought it was a cool shot. I'm giving it an honorable mention this week. Nice job right there. This was cool too. So we've got a whole classroom environment. What's it say? Sunken, drunken. I guess this was, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is really, but I love wide-angle black and whites that tell a story, that show a theme, that show something going on, because I want to know more. Now, it's kind of interesting because it looks like right here there's some dodging done, but it's kind of interesting. I do like this shot. So we've got a vibrant, what are these, tulips? I like tulips. My dad always grew tulips. I like these tulips. Nice and vibrant. Nice focus there on the stamen and the pistil. I guess that's what they're called. Crayons. Gotta love crayons. Interesting choice with the black there. I hope these are Crayola. They are Crayola. They're the only manufacturer that makes good crayons. Easton, Pennsylvania. You should get there to their factory if you can. It's a great place to go. I don't think I've been, but my mother, she used to go there with school. I like the shot. I would like to see more vibrant colors if you were to throw the crayons down there. I would like to see more vibrant colors all thrown in together, not so much the blacks and things like that. But I still like the thought behind it that you captured this shot. Thought this was very creative. A lot of people do this. They want to capture the drops of water. I like the color. So this is something that people can practice. It's a good exercise to play with lighting and to, I remember when I first got my digital camera and I got like a SB flash, I would sit there. I actually started shooting water in the bathtub. It was very interesting to do that. So, I was just yawn. Excuse me, it's late. So I used to just take pictures of the water, trying to figure out how I freeze it and what's going on. This is an interesting shot too. It's cropped as a square. I would like to know, is this a reflection? You got the lights, is it a window? Is it somebody? It's just an interesting photo that caught my eye. I'm curious about the crop. I would like to see the full image to see what it's all about, but I liked it enough that I wanted to put it here in the critique. I just wanted to point it out. Why is that in there again? So we got this shot of the kid. Really nice capture of a kid coming down the slide. Not always the easiest thing. So my critique for this is I think this would be a black and white image. I think it could be a better black and white image than color. And the reason I say that is because the background is very distracting in this one. It's not fully blown out. And I think that the color, the greens in the backgrounds, the tennis court, distract you from the subject. And the way to bring you back in to the subject would be to convert it to black and white, because I don't think you would be drawn to the background as much. So I'd like to see this one as a black and white. It's a very nice capture, but definitely would like to try it as a black and white. I pointed this one out because this photographer did a great job using an object out of focus to draw you into the subject. I love doing that. I love seeing that. It's like if you have something here and you shoot the thing in the middle. So it's like me, and your focus is on me, but the hands go out of focus, but they're at different focal distances. It creates major interest and dimension in images, and that's something that I love seeing personally in photographs. So I thought this was cool. We captured the cricket guy. He's a batter. I guess you call him a batter. I don't know what you call him. Cricket is a sport I don't truly understand. I would like to know more about it. I would like to go hit the ball with the wicket or the whopper, the paddle, and figure out how this sport works. I know that you have to run back and forth and touch the thing, and don't let the hurler knock your thing off the thing, but I'd be interested to see more about it. Nice capture right there. So I picked this photo because this is the Gaylord. This is a hotel called the Gaylord in Washington, D.C. I actually stayed there, so I thought it would be funny. This is an atrium. When I did a group shot of like 350 people, we've had them face the atrium during the day because that was my natural light. I like this shot. This is cool. I like the dimension. Oh, wow. There's even more that I see with the mountains in the background through the trees. I just think it's fun. You see the person doing a handstand. You see the people at the end of the pier. You see a boat in the water. Yawn. Oh, man. I thought it was a cool shot, so that's why I put it there. I'm giving it an honorable mention. Nice job. I picked this photo because I love the flowers, I love the girl sitting here, and I love the guy sitting there. This is one of those shots that if you cropped it as a square, it becomes an album cover. This is a cool shot that I would like to see as for a band. Now, if they're a couple and this is an engagement shoot, awesome job. Love the light coming in on the face, like how it's separated. You've got the brightness here, but not too much darkness over here. Really nice job with your processing and nice job with your exposure. Honorable mention, love the color, like a lot about this photo. Moving forward, we've got vibrant flowers. I just thought it was nice isolation there. We've got a Kilkenny cat photo here. Something about fireflies not being around yet. Her daughter likes fireflies, so they improvised, and I guess they threw some pixie dust up in the air. What's difficult about this is your focus. You have to pre-focus most of the time, because if you try to focus after the fact, your focus may be thrown off by whatever you're throwing up in the air, and that might happen. So it's a cool shot. Nice job right there. Another Kilkenny cat. I just thought this was cool, the motion that was captured. It's frozen. There is no motion blur. And I think motion blur would take away from this image. If the laces weren't frozen right where they're at, I think it wouldn't be as strong. If there was vertical motion or motion of Anna coming down, then I don't think it would be as strong. So I love the fact that this is just frozen in midair. Really nice job. Then this is a cool shot. I believe it said that he made his mate stand there for 30 seconds while he took this picture. I would like to know more about how the sky was captured like this. It's beautiful. If that's a real sky, it's amazing. Really nice job. If that's what it looks like, I love it. I'd like to hear more about it. So I picked this for the critique for one reason. It's lacking the contrast. If this image had contrast, it would make it even pop more. Now, I'm curious about all the rippling that's going on, but I really picked this maybe because this is cropped, that you're getting that type of rippling, but I really think that this would be a more solid image, and I looked at there were about 3 or 4 other ones, and I think it would be more solid with more contrast. It would pump it up a little bit to create more vibrance for one, but also to create more interest in the image. So this was a composite because it was 2 shots. There's a shot of the background and a shot of the foreground. It was interesting. I think that being that it's 2 shots done, it didn't draw me in as much, but I did see it and I was like, wow, you've got the vertical lines, you have the horizontal lines, and it works well. Nice job with the colors. I found this to be enticing too. You know, you've got the tilled ground, and I guess they're going to plant some things. It just really looks good as it goes out. It's cool for the new theme of direction because these things are running in a direction. I like this. I just think it's a cool, interesting, appealing shot. The colors between the browns and the blues and the greens look really good. So nice job right there. This definitely gets a honorable mention. You got my name, Jay Polin. We got squirrel, Vibrance, Fro, Nose, weekend theme. Really cool, nice and creative, nice color, interesting color. It's a little green tinge isn't my favorite personally. I like more of a sepia, but I wanted to put this in as an honorable mention. Nice creative job. Really like it. Nice job right there. This is interesting too. So we have a Rubik's Cube. Now I can't tell one thing. I can't tell if this is a added, if the spirally thing was added later, which I'm leaning towards, or if it is a slinky that somebody is shooting through. Now, if it is a slinky they're shooting through, they've got some cool, they did a good job here. I'd really like to know this. Will somebody tell me if this is done post-processing or if this is legitimately a slinky? I think it's post-processing just based off of the way that this ends right here, because on a plastic slinky, it's really thin. So I'm going to say that. But if it's not, I'm wrong. Let me know. So I put this up the other day as one of those, hey, it's a girl, good-looking girl in a tree. Now, it is a good-looking girl in the tree. It is kind of awkward with her foot being cut off at the bottom. I would rather see her, like, sitting in the middle of the tree, leaning up on something, than have one foot just disappearing into obscurity. It's an interesting shot. The color choice is interesting. It's a little too soft, like it was pulled back too much. So it's lacking a little bit of that crispness because it's pulled back. But what draws me to it, first off, the colors are not terrible. The background is blown out really well. So they isolated the subject really well. I would just like to see that right foot, that right leg actually still be in the image. You know, that's my feedback for that one. I love this horse shot. Now, I'm not talking like an animal with this one because I thought this was a tremendous horse image. I really liked the horses rubbing his head up against the tree. There were a couple of horse images, but I found this one to be the best of the best of the best with honors because of the dimension that was here. You've got an out-of-focus horse in the background, in-focus tree, out-of-focus tree, in-focus horse, out-of-focus horse. Nice conversion to black and white. Really nice job. I liked it. And, yeah, honorable mention right there. This is a pit bull, right? So I think it's a pit bull. I didn't want to talk like this because this is a very nice shot, and I wanted to show it again. Really cool. Like the fact, well, you've got one eye in here. You've got the whole muzzle, face. Really, really detailed shot. Nice job with the eye and everything. Just an interesting shot. We've got beautiful, vibrant tulips. Wanted to put that out there. This is a nice shot from a wedding. Really nice shot from a wedding with the out-of-focus stuff in the background. I love the fact that here's your focus. What does it say? Julie and Mike, March 31st, 2012. I like this shot because of the color. I like it for the bokeh in the background, and it just purely isolates the subject here, which is the name, and it's not their rings, but I guess it's some chocolate or something. So it's a great detail shot from a wedding. Here again, we've got a person in the foreground. We've got a balloon a little further, and we've got a subject, a kid here that's looking very scary. But it's drawing you into the image. Do you see what I'm talking about with composition here? Using things out of focus to lead you into the frame. That's what this did right here. Nice job with that. This is a sweet shot. I would have loved to have seen a little bit of less headroom personally. I love the vibrant colors, love the blues, love the smile. It looks very good. It's a nice shot. I would just like to see a little bit less headroom in this case, just pulled down just a little bit, but I do like that shot. This is really cool too. Is that a saddle dome? Is that what they call that place? The saddle dome? It's maybe what I don't even know where this is. I guess this was a panoramic stitched together, done with some interesting processing, and I think it works pretty well. I just think it's a nice looking cityscape of the saddle dome. I guess it's a saddle dome. I could be wrong. This was a cool candid but not candid shot. So somebody's sitting there at a restaurant, they're eating, we're laughing, I take a picture from across the table. Not always the coolest shots, but this was captured very well. Nice job. Moving on, we got Nemo. Don't touch the boat, Nemo. The butt. I'm going to touch the butt. Anyway, that's Nemo. So I like this shot with all the different colors. So you've got your Wacom tablet, you've got a paintbrush in different colors. It's kind of meddling. It's kind of mixing two worlds, your digital with your analog, your actual paint with the digital paint. It's pretty cool. I picked it out there. I want it to pop a little more personally, but that's just me, and that takes us back to the beginning. So that is your critique here from the theme of Vibrance. And as we move on to talk like animals, don't forget that direction is the new theme for, what is it? April 7th and 8th. And here we go with animal talk. So let's jump into animal talk right now. We've got a dog now sitting right here waiting for, it's a male dog, I can tell this week. I can tell when they sit like that. So it's like, I'm just waiting for my owner to come home. Where's my owner? I am really looking forward to them coming home because I have this sad look. I miss them so much. Where's my owner? Did I see the owner? Is the owner out there? No, I'm sad. Moving forward. Pet me, I want to purr more. I will purr, you keep petting me and I'm sleeping and you're taking pictures, but I'm purring. What's that say? He-bone. The bone. One thing I never understood about you humans, why do you cut my tail off? I liked my tail and you had to cut it off. And now when it wags, it's just like weak, 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 weak. Mr. Fox. Yes. I'm gonna eat you, bunny rabbit. I'm a fox, so I eat bunny rabbits. Bunny rabbits, Easter rabbits. Bunny rabbits! I'm a fox. Oh, snap. Whoa-oh. Wait, let me get back to where I was. Yeah, here we go. Squirrel! Eating something like a bird. All right, I'm going to talk like a squirrel. Hey! I'm a squirrel! I'm eating! Squirrel! Actually, I got a better one. You ready? Human! That's a squirrel talking like a squirrel. Bat. Hey. What's up? Not much. Just hanging out here. Being that there's a couple of these things, I'm going to talk like... Actually, I'm going to skip this one to the next one and be like, hey, look how hairy that one is. Yeah, that one's awfully hairy. You think one day I'll have hair like that? I don't know. Do you want hair like that? Well, you know when they shear you, when they come and they take all your fur away? Yeah. I heard that's really painful. Oh no, I don't ever want to have a lot of hair because I don't want the painful shears to ever come and touch me. Well, I'm kind of into pain. You should come bite me. Bite me, really. Hey, Ruth! Hey, Ruth! I'm going to frisbee, everybody! Can you call again? I will go flying to the frisbee! What are you looking at? I'm a squirrel, and this is where I hide my nuts. You can kiss my nuts, because I eat nuts. Fox? Hello, my precious. Don't look into my eyes. The ladies love me. They call me Mr. Purdy Cat. Mr. Purdy Cat has sired 700 young and continues to this day to sire more, because I am Mr. Purdy Cat. I got a bell around my neck. That's so all the ladies know when Pimp Kitty is coming, and they all line up, and they're like, Pimp Kitty, will you sire a young with me? And I'm like, for sure, ladies, because I'm Pimp Kitty, and Pimp Kitty only knows how to, he's got his pimp paw is strong. My pimp paw is strong. And then I got to go back to the top. Here we go. To the left. Go. Yes, I like riding on this thing. To the left. To the left. To the left. To the right. To the right. You dropped the rose, man. Excuse me, mister.
Mister, you dropped the flower. You gonna pick it up because I'm looking at the flower on the ground and I'm kind of thinking like, will you pick up the flower? I think you should talk to the flower. Are you reprimanding me? I didn't do it. I really didn't do it. You should leave me alone. I'm gonna hide behind all my hair. Hey, I'm a snake. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. It's kind of tough on the family jewels, but what? You've never seen a bulldog on a swing set? I like going wee. You want to see? Wee! Wee! Yes, the high-pitched squeal is caused by, the twig and berries being caught up on the bottom of this swing. But, wee! I'm a bulldog. And now we're back to the beginning. And that is animal talk.
And that is Animal Talk, guys, and that is your top 5, as long as last week's winner and this week's top 5, and you can pick them in the critique and the Animal Talk. And don't forget direction. What direction are you going to take? The direction of the direction of the direction of the theme. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with, how you perceive direction. There you go. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.